Welcome to Fishing Utah. Beautiful day right at the end of April, and we're all by ourselves. Fish are rising. We're gonna see if we can catch a big spawner today. You see that? I am fishing with a chironomid under a float right now. See if I can get some of these cruisers to eat, because there seems to be a pretty good hatch on, and there is a fish as we speak. How about that? Way to call it, man. It's not a big fish, but it's a nice fish. What do we got? No, that's a rainbow. I wonder if we had a cutthroat, but maybe we do have a cutthroat. We do have a cutthroat. I've never caught a cutthroat in this lake before. On a chironomid. There's my chironomid right there. A lot of people call them ice cream cones, but that's a nice little cutty. That's the first cutthroat I've caught this year. About 15, maybe 16 inches long. So, anyway, beautiful fish. I'm gonna let him go. I do have an 8-foot float and fly rod, which is key to being able to get the line up off the water and pick up all that line for a good hook set. Oh, it's been a while. Been a little while since I hooked a fish. I had to change over to a jerk bait. See if I can get one of these browns, and I did. I hooked up with a brownie. There's a whole bunch of bait fish over in here, and I finally saw a fish come to me, but then he bailed out when he saw me, so that is a fat female. Dang browns, they just roll and roll and roll and roll. Look at the fatness of that. Wow. That is a real tanker. That's about that's 18 inches long. Let's get her back. She needs to go back. Yep, she needs to go back. I came up to the top end of the lake. It's a little more shallow up here. I put a chironomid back on, and I have got a whopping big fish. I got a nice big fish. So I can get my net. That one is a big one. That's why you love these long rods. Look at the size of that. Kind of in a rebuild because it had a winter kill at one point, but that is a beautiful fish. Taking on a chironomid under a float. Oof, man, beauty of a fish. Goodness gracious. Big old rainbow. Come here. Get in there. Look at that fish. Look at that beautiful fish. Wow, sir. There you go. Okay. Well, since we got a little bit of chop on the water, it's nice because That's giving some movement to the fly. There we go. Okay, okay. Come on, baby. Oh, man. Oh. He's not little, but what he lacks in size, he makes up for in energy. Wow. Holy smokes. Boy, and they are fat. Got little footballs. Alright. You want to get going? I know. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My goodness. Yes, indeed. Another beautiful, nice fish. Goodness gracious. Look at those things. Love it. I love it. I could be doing this with a fly rod. They're within my range for sure on a fly rod, but this is essentially a fly rod anyway, so. Another chunk. My gosh, these fish are just healthy. Incredible fish. Get over here. Oh well, there he goes. There we go. Oh yeah, get it set right and boy, you get fish. Yeah, you get it set right and you get a fish. Another fatty. Oh my goodness, these fish are so healthy. That's another big old fish. Let's let her go. There's a fish. Can we hold him? Oh yes. Man alive. Did you see that? Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Folks. And I'm doing this on spinning gear. Floating fly rod, 8-foot floating fly rod. Beautiful rainbow, my goodness. I don't know why they're eating flies now. I couldn't get them, save my life earlier this morning. Maybe it was just the location. This is more of a location where flies would be hatching a little bit more. Rather than being rock, it's mud, so. Grab my net. Boy, these guys got strength. And vitality. And they are fat. Holy cow. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful 18-inch rainbow. Okay, now we're gonna let you go. Good deal, goodbye. There's a fish. Good deal. Good deal. Ooh, step on my net. Oh. Let him rub me off on the rock. He's a strong one. He appears to be hooked in the mouth. Get off that rock. Goodness, look how fat this thing is. Look how fat this thing is. Just a chunk. My gosh. In order to get a good cast off of this, in this wind the way it is, I'm letting that bobber hang down about 2.5 feet. I don't have a whole lot of weight, so it gives it a little bit of extra oomph to get it out there. And then I have to put the line down on the water really quickly so that it doesn't put a big bow in my line. This is really awesome to be able to fish and catch fish as fast as I am right in the middle of the day. It's just pretty cool. Come on, gotta be a fish. There we go. There we go. I knew it. Whoa. That guy went 3 feet in the air, man. Oh man. This is something else. Standing on my rock. This is a little bit smaller. He's probably 14 inches, but he's still fun. They're so healthy that they just, every one of them puts up a battle, no matter how big they are. Just amazing. They just don't give up. They're like Dolly Varden. Did he throw the fly? He did. That was a pretty little fish. He almost has the coloration of a kokanee, except for he's brown on top, but it's a rainbow. So there's a good sign out fish. Got him. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful fish to sign out with. That one's a big one. That one is a big one. Don't lose him. I'd like to see this and hold this actually. Beautiful fish. Man. Oh, wow. Big. That's probably the biggest fish of the day right there. Certainly one of the biggest. Oh my gosh, that is definitely the biggest fish of the day. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. There you go. That was a fantastic fish, pushing 20 inches. But we'll see you out on the water in the next place. Thanks for coming along. Bye-bye.